Hey everybody, so quick thought for you today. There's a fine line between egoic absorption or egoic adornment and honest, authentic self-expression. Right? These things can look like the same thing, but they are fundamentally different. And regardless of what the crowd thinks about whatever it is that you're putting out in the world, make sure that you know internally why you're doing it, why you're posting what you're posting, why you're sharing what you're sharing. Because what you post does have an impact on the collective consciousness. It does. The things you push out into the ether that people see and consume does have an impact on others. So if you are stuck in ego, if you're stuck on the surface of yourself, so to speak, and you are posting simply to reinforce that sense of self, that false self, then that is not a net ad for our collective sea of consciousness that we're all swimming in now. Whereas if you are authentically trying to express yourself in whatever form that is, if you are simply trying to communicate something, some inward truth outwardly, then that's something else entirely. That's authentic self-expression. And as much as you are able to tell the difference between those two things, kind of the more tidy we can keep our social media feeds, the more we can have a positive, constructive conversation using these platforms, which, by the way, should not be minimized in their importance. Social media is fundamentally changing and has already fundamentally changed how our world works. And with the fragmentation of the media model, with the big networks and usual trusted authorities within society largely discredited or kind of pushed to the side, each individual voice, your voice, my voice, everyone's voice, has so much influence over guiding the collective consciousness. Now, even though we live in an age where algorithms on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and different things are going to bucket you and make it very hard sometimes to break out of your individual kind of lanes, we have to try. You have to communicate openly, honestly, and try to be that example that you wish others, or rather to be the change. I'll steal those words. To be the change. So something to keep in top of mind, and yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys.